The trip to Lincoln, Montana was actually just a nice, happy accident. We had swung through Cody, Wyoming to see friends and family, sort of last minute, not really, but we didn't plan to go through Cody until we realized there were people there we knew. And from there, we needed 7 nights somewhere before we could get into our space in Kalispell, and we found the Lost Moose Meadows in Lincoln. The image on their website really tells the story. The views really do look like this, and the spaces are just huge in between each RV. The owners of this place are super nice people, great to talk to, and they're very helpful for spending your time in the area. From the ground view even, you can see that there's just a lot of wide open space here, and we had a great time hanging out in this area. One evening, Rhoda caught some lightning storms, and then some of the sunset views were just next level. Then we took a hike in the area. It was our first hike in bear country because we just hadn't been in Montana yet, where there was a large bear population. But this trail scared us because there was nobody else out there, honestly. It's not a big tourist area at all. We got maybe a quarter mile in and decided we'd had enough. Even with bear spray and other anti-bear tools on our person, we really had seen enough evidence of bears and no evidence of people that we just called it a day and headed back to the car. Some of the bear evidence looks like this. We parked right next to this pile, and then there was a bunch on the trail as well. This sign kind of lets you know. The second hike was in this place called Sculpture in the Wind, and it was a neat outdoor hike with some signs of fires in the area and some burn marks on the trees. Some trees just had these incredible looking burn marks, and then some were just really burned up. But in the midst of all this destruction, they also had some creation of art. They brought in quite a few big name artists who come in and create their piece, and then you take this walk, and these pieces are spread out all over this hike area. So you just take your time. It's self-guided. Very low chance of bears in this area, honestly, so we were way more comfortable here on this one. We just walked around, looked at all the different sites, and read the signs, and just enjoyed being outdoors. It was a nice day, and a different twist on taking a hike. In a perfect world, I would have captured the name of each of these pieces of art and shared with you, but I guess I'm just not there yet. We were enjoying it, and Rhoda takes all the pictures, and then later we put together this video and share it with everybody. But I do need to get better at sharing the details about what it is we're seeing and some of that versus just saying, here, look at this. So for now, just enjoy these last few pieces of art that we saw on our walk, and I will talk about the third hike that we did, the third outing we did while we were in Lincoln, Montana. Our third outing while we were in Lincoln, Montana at Lost Moose Meadows Campground, recommended by the owners Matt and Nichole, was this hour-and-a-half drive south through Phillipsburg to Georgetown Lake. It's really a beautiful lake, and we're learning that a lot of lakes have private residences around them, and so you may not be able to get close to the water in all the places you think you might. So you just have to be persistent. But along the way, there were some neat views. They warned us to look for this heart-shaped, naturally occurring visual on the side of the mountain. Said it's a very popular selfie spot, so we pulled over and did the selfie with the heart on the mountain. So that was a lot of fun. And then we just took in all the sights along the trip, and then once we got to the end, we enjoyed the lake and the views around the lake and the wildlife and all the flowers. This little deer was not very afraid of us. We weren't super close, but we sat there quite a while watching it, and it never did run away from us. The views of the mountains in the background over lakes is just always awe-inspiring for us. we did find a nice place to sit down for 30-45 minutes and take in just staring at the water in the background and watching some people go out and kayak in the water and some people fishing in the area. As we were driving through Phillipsburg on the way back through, we saw these deer in someone's yard. They were just making themselves at home. We stopped for quite a while, and again, they were not afraid of us at all. As always, thank you for watching our videos. We truly appreciate it.